You know, I seem to recall that this person had a team of 5 Bidoops back in Diamond and Pearl. Good thing I didn't have to face that kind of crap in this game, since facing a whole bunch of Bidoops on someone's team, that's sort of boring if you ask me. Although, I did face a full team of 6 Pokemon back to back last video, but I'll be honest, I didn't like those battles all that much since the Pokemon I was facing, they weren't all that good. Anyway, I'm a few feet away from Slaceon Town, so after I get done with this battle, I'll go heal up since my power points are kind of running low. I accidentally said HP last video, don't know why. Then after I do that, I'll go to the Pokemon to buy some Dust Balls because yes, I can now do that. I believe Slaceon Town is the first place in the game where you can buy Dust Balls from Pokemarts. Then after I do that, I'll make my way to the Lost Tower. Although, if I was playing the original games, I would actually go to the Slaceon Ruins first because that's where the HM for Defog is supposed to be, since it would actually be foggy inside of the Lost Tower if you're playing the original games. Well, actually, the fog would only occur at the top floor of that place, as well as one other floor. I don't quite recall which floor that was, but that's in the original games. In this game, there is no fog inside of the Lost Tower, so I'm free to go there first, and then I'll explore the Slaceon Ruins some other time. Presumably after I'm done exploring Slaceon Town itself, whenever that's going to be. Okay, upon entering Slaceon Town, here is Barry to greet me. Don't worry, he's not going to fight you right now. He's just going to show you something cool. Or not, depending on how you see it. Okay, so what he's going to show you something called seals. So what those are, basically they're little stickers that you can attach to your Pokeball capsules, and then when you send out that respective Pokeball during battle, you'll see some special effects. When I was a kid, I used to do this all the time, not really sure why, but as of right now, I don't do this anymore since I don't see any point in sticking seals to your ball capsules. Okay, I'll go to the Pokemon Center in just a second, just as soon as I'm done grabbing these berries. Okay, I would show you how you're supposed to attach seals to your ball capsules, but I can't do that right now since I don't have any seals on me. Although, I believe somebody in this town is supposed to give me some seals, but I'm not going to go to that person quite yet since I did say I want to go explore the Lost Tower first. Okay, so how you're supposed to attach those seals to your ball capsules, you do that by going to a PC and then you access your PC. Not Bebe's PC, your PC. Okay, I guess I'll just demonstrate it real quick, even though I can't really go far with my demonstration since I don't have any seals currently. Okay, here's my PC, and here is the option that says ball capsules. Okay, I don't have any seals yet, so I can't access ball capsules right now. But once I do get some seals, I guess I'll show you how you're supposed to attach those seals to your ball capsules. Okay, I see a trainer to the left, so after I'm done healing up my Pokemon, I'll go fight this trainer. Okay, this person is dressed up as a Pikachu, so I should switch to Torterra first, because there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be facing some Electric-type Pokemon. You want to become more like a Pikachu? Why? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to question it. I'll just roll with it. Okay, I don't know when I'm going to face this person again, but when I do, I take it her lineup is going to be different than what it currently is. Okay, I see that she has 3 Pokemon on her team. So, in addition to this Pichu, I take it she has 2 Pikachus on her team, since it looks to me like it's a little bit too early for her to have Raichu on her team. So, when I eventually fight her again, I take it she's going to have 3 Raichus on her team, or maybe she's going to have a different lineup. Well, we'll see one way or another when I eventually fight her again. Whatever that's going to be. Okay, last video, I was talking a little bit about the Pokemon Presents video, and what I expect to see from that video. Although, I want to get one last prediction before we do see that video. So, I take it some people might actually want to see a trailer for a new Pokemon Legends game. If so, then I guess that would be great since I guess a lot of people enjoy Legends Arceus. So, if that does happen, then I guess the Pokemon that people might be expecting to see on the cover, it might be Celebi. And if that's the case, then I guess we're in for an old world Johto region, if at all. Well, it all depends on if it does happen. So, if a new Legends game ends up being announced, then looks like I gotta brush up on my reflexes since I just barely got out of some battles alive when I played Legends Arceus. Especially when it came to battling Arceus itself, since I had to dodge so many of its attacks. It's not easy to do that, I can tell you that much. Okay, I'm gonna buy some dust balls now. I believe Spiritomb has a catch rate of 100, so I don't think I need to buy so many dust balls. Okay, I guess 25 will do. I mean, if I were to buy a whole bunch of dust balls, then that means I'll be going after all the legendaries in the game. And believe me, there are a lot in this game. Legendary Pokemon from generations 1 through 4. Okay, before I go inside the Lost Tower, I'll just put Honchkrow back up first, since I still wanted to catch up to Torterra's level. Okay, this place is a little bit more dim looking than how it originally looked back in Diamond and Pearl. Okay, I was about to say, that person over there, before I ran to this Haunter, I don't think she was there in the original Platinum. Looks like she was added in this game only, so once I get past this Haunter, I'm going to go talk to that person. Oh, Sucker Punch? Okay, that's annoying. But doesn't matter since I resist that move. And besides, Haunter's physical attack stat isn't all that good. Okay, so let's see what that person has to say. Hopefully it's something interesting. Okay, she's greeting me to the Lost Tower. Uh, okay, yeah, sure, why not? An old folktale that tells of a nefarious ghost-type Pokemon that was somehow able to travel across time. Are you talking about Giratina? Okay, I don't think so, since she's saying he, and as far as I know, I don't think Giratina has a gender. This cloth is said to be a memoir of that nefarious Pokemon. Okay, looks like it's not Giratina. I take it she's talking about Dusknoir, since, she's talking about a cloth, so odds are she's gonna give me the Reaper Cloth. Okay, that's exactly what it is. So, if you have a Dusclops on your team, then you can use the Reaper Cloth on it to evolve it into Dusknoir. Okay, I didn't remember that, Dusknoir could travel through time. Actually, I think I read a Pokedex entry saying that Dusknoir was able to do that. I'm not really sure, where that Pokedex entry came from. Because I never really used Dusknoir since, it's pretty much about defense. Dusknoir's offense, I don't think it's all that good. Okay, before I go up the stairs, let's see what this person here has to say. Okay, she's talking about the fog that thickens when you go higher into the tower, but that was in the original games. In this game, as I said, there is no fog inside of the Lost Tower anymore. But there are hidden items here, I can tell you that much, such as this honey right here within the gravestone. Okay, I take it there's a lot of hidden items in this place, but wherever they are, I'm not going to go pick them up since I don't think they'll be useful to me in any sort of way. Okay, so back to the Pokemon Presents video. So, I take it a lot of people might expect to see a trailer for the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, if at all. If so, then I guess that's going to be enough to excite people. Okay, moving on to something else. Last video, I was also talking about my experience with Pokemon Unbound, and how there were two modes to that game, an easy mode and a hard mode. So apparently, if I opted to go with the hard mode, then I would be faced with two more options. I believe there's the expert mode and the insane mode. The expert mode, well, I guess I'm all for that, since if I were to go with the expert mode, then I guess the boss battles would be a little bit harder. Well, as I said, I'm all for that since I live for a pretty good challenge. So, if I opted to go with the expert mode, then I guess certain boss battles would have Mega Evolved Pokemon on their team, especially certain Mega Evolved Pokemon that give a lot of people a hard time, as well as certain Z moves. Oh yeah, did I mention that Z moves were in Pokemon Unbound? Because it looks to me like I didn't. But I'll be honest, the animations for the Z moves in Pokemon Unbound, I don't quite remember what they look like, but I'll be honest, the Z move animations that you see in the respective Generation 7 games, that being Sun Moon as well as Ultra Sun Moon, yeah, I think they're a lot better than how they looked in Pokemon Unbound. Simply because Pokemon Unbound is a fan-made game of Pokemon Fire Red. Okay, I don't think there's anything in this area, so I guess I'll just move on to that trainer that I saw to the left. Okay, so as for the insane mode, well, I don't know about that because, well, if I were to go with the insane mode, then that might possibly mean that I won't be able to use items during battle, and I kind of have a problem with that. I mean, I don't really use items in battle all that much, but I only use items in battle when I absolutely have to, so that way uh, I don't get my ass kicked one too many times. Okay, this guy, I believe his trainer class is called Roughneck. I believe he's the only Roughneck that I fight in the entirety of this game. I don't think there's any other trainer class like him. Oh wow, Cleffa. Uh, okay, you would think that he would use some pretty badass Pokemon, with Cleffa not being one of them. I mean, I saw a sprite and he had a Gyarados on the back of his jacket or shirt or whatever that's supposed to be, so yeah, you would think that he would use Pokemon like that, not Cleffa of all things. Well, he did say that Team Galactic stole his Pokemon, not really sure how that happened. But yeah, seeing someone like him using a Cleffa, that's just kind of awkward if you ask me. Okay, is there any hidden items within these two gravestones? Or should I say in between those two gravestones? Okay, I'll guess I'll check that out after I'm done battling this Murkrow. So yeah, being unable to use items during battle and knowing the possibility that you could possibly get your ass kicked by really strong Pokemon, yeah, I don't really like that all that much. I mean, I'm up for a good challenge, but I think that's a little bit too much for even me to handle. Especially when it comes to battling Pokemon that are over level 100, because yeah, some of the fan-made games I played over the years, I did fight some Pokemon that were over level 100. I mean, I think the last time this happened, I was playing Pokemon Vault White 2. And I believe there are two instances where I was being faced with Pokemon that were over level 100. One instance, I was unable to use items, but that's okay since I was able to get out of that battle alive, despite the fact that I was at an unfair 5 level disadvantage. And another instance, well, yeah, I was able to use items during battle. But yeah, if the Pokemon's level were to really go past 100, like say go up to level 120, and I would be unable to use items during battle, then yeah, there is a serious problem right there. I believe there is another fan-made game out there that has Pokemon go past level 100. I think it's supposed to be a fan-made game of Pokemon Crystal. I would play that game, but eventually I found out that you can't use items during battle, and yeah, that is a serious problem. So if that's the case, then looks like I'm going to get my ass kicked really hard. And yeah, I want to do that. I want to prevent that from happening at all costs. Okay, I'm gonna put Torterra in the battle since I don't know if Honchkrow is going to outspeed that Pachirisu. If it doesn't, then I'm liable to take an electric type move to the face or possibly Thunder Wave. Well, whichever one it is, it's going to be really annoying. And yeah, I want to keep Honchkrow out of harm's way. Yeah, so Pokemon going past level 100 and me being unable to heal my Pokemon during battle, yeah, that is a serious problem right there. I mean, I don't really see this all that much, but when I do, yeah, I really expect to heal up during battle. I mean, all the fan-made games I played, I don't think I ever went past level 100. I believe there was one other game that I saw that you're able to go past level 100, and I believe that's in Pokemon Zeta and Omicron. I mean, I think I did play that game before, but I never got up to that point, simply because that game is really freaking long. Okay, let me see what I can do about those two Pokemon. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll go with Drillpeck on Murkrow, and I'll go with Crunch on Misdreavus. Okay, I know that Misdreavus is not weak to Dark type attacks anymore since it's part Fairy in this game, but hopefully Crunch takes it down in one hit, since Misdreavus' defenses aren't all that spectacular. So yeah, I do like a challenge, but that kind of challenge, that's too much for me to handle. I mean, this game I'm playing, yeah, it is hard, but I'm able to take whatever the game has to throw at me, since, yeah, the challenge here, I don't think it's really all that hard. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to fight any more trainers, so it looks like these two are going to be the last trainers that I'm going to fight in this video today. Okay, I see that item ball down there, but I don't think I have the time to pick it up because it looks to me like I might. It looks to me like I might run into one more wild Pokemon, so I'm going to stop here for today. Next time, we're going to wrap up the Lost Tower and hopefully move on to do something else. Presumably, explore Slaceon Town. See you then.